Welcome back to Dustin Elysian Tale.
Hi.
And we are arriving in Mudpot, the quote-unquote second, what's it called, hub town in the game.
I didn't think those monsters were smart enough to build a fence.
I'm certain they didn't. Let's hop on over.
Yeah, that would protect them from monsters. That little
Yeah.
fence.
And the funny thing is, like, all the other monsters are like twice his size.
Yeah.
Your father's done gonna have himself a heart attack.
By the way, Alex, I had a strange revelation this morning.
Okay.
I know this is completely off topic, but I need to get this off my chest. I was talking to myself in the mirror, you know, like any sane person would do, and I came to think of my grandmother. Or my grandparents, and that's when I realized, you know how in Swedish we have 4 separate terms for our grandparents?
Yeah.
They don't have that in English.
No. I know.
And that's when I started to think, and this is the kind of shit I think about when I have nothing to do. And I was thinking, what if you know, both your father's mother and your mother's mother was in the same room? Like, how do you address them?
Yeah.
Like, because it's both grandmother.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, I guess you would address them by, you know, their name, but like that sounds weird to me, because I don't want to call my grandmother by her name. I want to call her grandma.
Yeah. It's confused me as a child as well, and it still confused me to this day.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It's just one of those things that sounds really strange, because we've said this before. We are Swedish, and in our language we have 4 different terms for our grandparents.
Farmor, farfar, morfar, mormor.
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, this is Mudpot. Essentially, what is happening is.
Wait! That's enough, Bopo. You ought to get back to your chores before.
Oh, they haven't started talking about this. Alright, they are just clearing up some confusion. We're gonna get the first Mudpot part of the quote-unquote main quests. They are gonna ask us to seek out a lady to restore the water of life.
What's going on?
Because if you remember back in the previous part, what's her name, Ginger, talked about how the water in the land has dried up. And one of the reasons why we went down here is because we're trying to investigate why the water disappeared. And now we learned that in Mudpot, the water has dried up as well. And it turns out that the water is controlled by this lady, and we need to seek her out and ask her to return the water. And oh yeah, they need these people need the water to hopefully cure his father's, who is deathly ill right now.
I don't remember this part. I mean, I remember this town, but I don't remember a lot of it.
Mama, maybe these two can go talk to the lady.
Because I don't think it's very memorable.
Yeah, I think so. I remember the part with the doll, but other than that, I don't remember much at all.
And we can't actually go see her on account of all the nasties.
Yeah, I mean, it's you get a couple of side quests here, and they're fine. I don't think the people down here are as memorable as the people in. Can't remember the name of the town. You know, the main hub, but I don't know. It's. I think it's fine. I mean, some of the quests are kind of charming.
Yeah.
Clock you with my wooden spoon of justice.
Spoon of justice.
So, you're heading down to talk to the lady now? You'll help my pa?
We'll do our best, Bopo. Just don't go running off again.
You got my word.
How big was it? Oh, there she is.
Yeah.
Ugh, it's a pretty kitty cat.
FYI, this is the best quest in the entire game.
Yeah.
Or at least the most charming one.
Yeah.
She's not a cat, little girl. She's a... I don't even know what she is.
I'm not a cat, you dolt. I'm a Nimbat.
Is that what you're called? A Nimbat?
Yes, hello. My name's Fidget. Maybe we've met. Can I hold it?
Fidget
I
is so
want it.
charming. I wouldn't
Yeah.
mind having a Nimbat, even if it wasn't Fidget.
Don't worry, Fidget. Sorry, what's your name?
Yeah, I would want one too.
Well, Smobop, I'm sorry, but as much...
By the way, that seem I know we are kind of, you know, spoiling the surprise, but what this quest entails is we're gonna try to make a doll out of Fidget. No, we're not gonna turn her into. we're gonna try to find a replacement for Fidget, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a Fidget doll. And I was thinking, that seems like a big missed opportunity by Humble Hearts. Why didn't they make official merchandise for Dusty and Elysian Tale, and why did they not do Fidget dolls?
Yeah, I would have bought one.
Yeah, me too.
Have you?
I have seen a couple of fan-made Fidget dolls, and they're really cute.
Okay, I haven't seen one at all.
And then there's this guy.
Well, howdy there, big fella. Am I hearing the local gossip right? You and your flying mongoose are gonna save our village?
What the heck is a mongoose?
That's a good question, actually. I've heard the word mongoose a couple of times, and I have no idea what that is. Actually, I'm gonna Google it right now. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I don't know either what it is.
I'm gonna guess it's a bird. I think.
Could be.
Mongoose.
What the heck is a nematode?
What's a nematode? Yeah, Fidget, you asked the right question here.
Okay. No, a mongoose, it's like... It's not the same thing, but you know... Timon and Pumbaa?
Yeah?
You know the kind of animal Timon is? It's kind of like that. It's kind of like that.
I see.
And yes, people, I know Timon is a suricate or whatever it's called, but, you know, sort of the same thing.
Hey, big fella, what do you say to me serving your flying rat a big old jug of shut-up juice? While you're down there, why don't you make yourself useful and collect me my hitting stick?
You're holding it.
Your what?
You see, I use this here stick to do my hitting, but I lost her in the basement, and I'm honestly just too gal darn lazy like
What
to go
does he
looking for it on
mean
my
by
own. They
hitting?
don't have me standing around here for my good looks after all.
I need to repeat myself. You are holding it.
Someone's got to defend
Yeah.
this here hole.
All right, Blop. If I should come across your hitting stick, I'll be sure to pick it up.
He's holding it!
Everyone in this game is so blind.
Yeah. Well, he looks like he's seen better days.
Yeah.
Or this one.
Wait, did you just... Did you just put that thing in your inventory?
Yeah? What?
Okay then.
Not a very original joke, but it's still funny.
Yeah. I wish our world had the same logic, that we could just pick a sheep up and put it in our inventory.
That actually reminds me of. Have you seen the Legend of Zelda animated series? The very old 80s/90s cartoon.
You mean, excuse me, princess? That one?
Please just say yes or no. I don't need to be reminded of that.
But you mean that one, right?
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
No, I haven't.
You haven't, all right? Because they actually make. Because just like in the video game, Link has access to a lot of different tools, and they actually explain how he is able to have all those things on him at the same time.
Okay.
What he has I guess. Oh wait, we need to listen to this. I need to listen to this. I know this is a commentary and all, but I need to. After I sell some materials. Because we're starting to get some really rare ones and we're gonna need these for later. And we're also going to buy some materials for our quest.
Thank you for coming in. I can almost guarantee your satisfaction. Almost. Welcome back.
Do you sell children's toys? Or more specifically, Nimbat dolls?
A Nimbat doll? You mean like your flying friend there? I don't believe we have anything like that in stock. But I aim to please. I'm certain I could craft one for you, assuming I had the proper materials. Let me see. With some cotton, fabric, and dye, I'm certain I could make a wonderful Nimbat doll for you.
I gotta say, Dust, I'm feeling a little uneasy about this whole thing.
What's to feel uneasy about, Fidget? You're adorable. I think I might have him make another Fidget doll that I'll just hang on to.
This is so out of character for Dust.
Ah, excellent. You've brought all the materials. Would you like me to make the doll now? Wonderful. Now,
I know we've said this previously, but the chemistry between Dust and Fidget is one of the best parts about this game.
Yeah.
You know, unlike certain other games that I could mention, like when you have one of these tutorial characters following you around, or sidekick characters where the chemistry just doesn't work.
Yeah.
No, it really isn't. Actually, that's the worst drawing I've ever seen.
Just shut up and make this stupid doll.
Okay. Just give me a moment. Some cotton here.
But yeah, some games just have a really hard time to get the chemistry down. But this game does a surprisingly good job of it.
My head is just fine. You're the ones wearing those stupid hats. Maybe you two could form a stupid hat club.
And voila! Another happy customer. And I even had enough material to make an extra one.
No, I wasn't expecting to actually get one. I guess I'll just have to carry
I really wish he had made a separate graphic, you know, of him holding the doll.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm not talking to you anymore.
Anyway, what I was gonna say, in the Zelda cartoon, we see Link, you know, with the boomerang, bow and arrow, and all those things, and he has a magic pouch, and when he puts his item in it, you know, a small pouch on his belt, and the items actually shrink down to fit in this little pouch.
Okay.
Here's your payment. If you're willing, I could use your help again.
Because I remember in one episode when he confronts Ganon with Zelda, and he actually pulls out the bow and I think the boomerang and gives them to Zelda, and they both fit in his palm.
Okay. So it's kind of like one of those bag in Harry Potter. You know, the one Hermione has in the movie.
I haven't seen Harry Potter in so long, I don't remember.
Well, I think it's kind of like that, in comparison. Because they can have tent and other very...
I suppose it's like that.
Excuse me.
It's okay. Oh, okay. But yeah, I mean, it's a little ridiculous, but you know, it's a magical setting, so whatever.
Yeah,
it works. By the way, that cartoon was so fucking stupid.
Did you watch it all?
I never watched it on TV, but you know, back in the old days when you could rent you know, VHS tapes,
Yeah.
and you know, video games, and I had this store and I was there pretty much every weekend, and I remember renting both the Zelda cartoon and the Super Mario Brothers 3 cartoon.
I'm sorry. Look at me going on.
And I'm pretty sure I only saw a couple of episodes.
I see.
But they were in Swedish.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, they were in Swedish. I don't remember what Link sounded like in Swedish, but I do remember the Super Mario Brothers 3 cartoon in Swedish.
Yeah, that one I saw as well.
It's no trouble, really.
It's actually pretty weird just how popular Super Mario Brothers 3 became.
Yeah.
Because not only did they make an hour and a half long trailer for it, you know, with the wizard, but they also made a cartoon specifically based on the Super Mario Brothers 3.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Well, good evening, youngin.
How does anyone know what time of day it is down here?
I hear the two of you are helping out.
Speaking of Mario cartoons, have you seen any of the other cartoons?
Of Mario?
Based on other Super Mario Brothers cartoons? Because I think it's, let's see, there's the Super Mario Brothers 3 cartoon, there was one based on the Super Nintendo one, the Super Mario World show, I think it was called. I remember Yoshi. I remember the cartoon with Yoshi in it. I haven't seen that one. I've only seen a couple of clips on YouTube and a couple of YouTube poops.
Okay.
But I haven't seen any episodes.
Which is the one with the live action and cartoon?
That's the third one. That's the Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Because that was like a hodgepodge of different things. They had live action sections. They had the cartoon section, and if I remember correctly, they had. Didn't they have like other cartoons as well? Or am I remembering wrong?
You remember wrong, I think. I'm pretty sure it was only Super Mario.
So, you have slain the one known as Fuse.
I had no choice. He'd lost.
Ah man, it's been so long. But anyway, the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, that was in Swedish as well.
Forgive me for asking, but are you a Moonblood?
The Moonbloods. They are an ancient race, and their presence.
And that show was also really fucking weird.
Yeah, it was.
Like everything, and I'm talking. I mean, I kind of liked the live action segments. I mean, they were weird as hell, but pretty fucking funny. But the cartoon sections, like they had really strange worlds. Because in case the audience doesn't know or haven't seen it, like in every single cartoon episode, Mario, Peach, Luigi, and Toad would travel to different worlds. You know how in the Mushroom Kingdom they have all of these themed worlds, like Lava World, Ocean World, Water World, and so on. In this cartoon, you had like you had all these different worlds based on movies and novels, and really fucking strange worlds. One that I always remember is Spy World. Oh, the party's over.
Yeah.
Anyway, save that for later. Bye.
Bye.